If your impression of China comes from social media, you've probably seen the skyscrapers, the robots, the packed subway stations, and the non-stop pace of life. But there's another side of the country that rarely shows up on your feed. Every weekend, the rhythm changes. The crowds don't disappear, they simply move somewhere else. Most people step away from work, reconnect with friends and family, and make time for the small moments that matter. So today, I want to show you a side of China that's often overlooked. No filters, no staged scenes. Just an honest glimpse of what a real weekend looks like. Welcome to a real Chinese weekend.
这边是7.9块是吧？哎，小台麻今天做牛的哈。哎，小台麻今天做牛的哈。5.99，5.99。这想把它10块10块钱呐。
看这一副身，看我的身标不标准？我讲的嘛，值8块钱，值8块钱我不要你这些。鸡蛋干底。啊，谢谢。我这个鸭子给我带着我东西，他这个带一下。
这个怎么开始呀？我都不知道。这个哦，公交在这儿。
支付宝支付乘车。支付宝支付乘车。
谢谢。不打包了，谢谢。谢谢。
3、过。
原来忙他买个这家伙。不要这个，这是谁手？是吧？就这样的构图是很不错了啊。
拿过来这里啊！来，他拿过来这里。
好吃。
那就肉。
关门啦，进不了啦。
0.66元，2分钟内有效。
我先要吗？
谢谢。
好，3、2、1。